In this video, I'm going to be going over how to prepare for Season 8 in NBA 2K23 My Team, what you guys should be doing in these next 5 days to get ready for the last season of NBA 2K23 My Team, or at least that's normally the last season, because once we get into Season 9, there's no content. Like, I assume the season's going to go from July 30th, or June 30th or July 1st to pretty much the end of July, and then that's when content usually does stop coming out. So this is pretty much the last season of actual content. So I just want to get you guys, a prepare video, of how to prepare for the new season, what you guys should be doing to put yourself in the best situation to have the most fun in Season 8, and just my kind of guide and opinions, what you guys should be doing over the next 5 days. So as you guys know, or maybe you don't know, the new season does come out on Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern time. So a week from tomorrow, 6 days, whatever you want to call it. So this upcoming Friday will be the new season. Season 8, like I said, most likely the last season of the year that we actually do get content. So the first thing that's very, very basic and very, very obvious is you want to be completing the game modes you've been grinding, right? Just want to get that out the way. If you've been playing unlimited, you want to finish unlimited. If you've been playing clutch time, you want to make sure you're finishing that. Like for me personally, I'm at 72 wins. I don't care too much about sorriness, but I might get that 30k and also the 350 tokens. If you want to grind for Zion, right? I think he's a fun small forward to use in the game. He might not be some top tier small forward, but I still think he's extremely fun to use in game. And if you also want the MT as well, it's not bad, and it's very easy to get XP in the game. So that's just the most obvious stuff. Make sure you're finishing all the main game modes. And then the next thing I wanted to talk about is try to get as much of these free promo packs as possible, because you never know what you can actually pull from these free packs. And if you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, if you go to your challenges screen, you go to the skills challenges and you scroll down to these packs, you guys can see every single time they drop a content drop. So on Friday, they drop the Fuego packs. You have a way to get a free pack every single time they drop one of those. So for example, you got to complete these 2 triple threat challenges, very easy to do, and then this final challenge, which is just score 25 points as a team and the game will end right away, and then you get your free Fuego pack. And you can do the same thing for the Splash Zone pack, the same thing for a Heat Wave pack, Glorious pack, same thing for Encore, and same thing for Next. So make sure you guys are getting these packs. Very simple to do, and you never know, you can hit an endgame, you can hit an invincible, you can hit some dark matters that sell for a little bit, and that's just extra MT that you want to be grinding for to try to add onto your MT count. And there's also those rush equal chance packs. You guys most likely know how to obtain those. This rush 5 equal chance pack is for winning 1 game of unlimited or 1 game of limited, and then there's also rush equal chance packs for 1, 2, 3, and 4 you guys can find in your season agenda. So try to get as many of those packs as possible, from the week win the weekend, from the week agendas as well. As you guys can see, if I show you, there's like week 1 part 3 for a Fuego pack, week 2 part 3 for a Splash Zone pack, there's week 3 part 3 for a Heat Wave. So make sure you guys are also getting as many free promo packs as possible. You never know what you can pull from them. And then I would say the main thing you guys want to be focusing on actually playing the game wise is going to be these all-time spotlight challenges. And if you guys have no idea what these all-time spotlight challenges is, I'll try to give you guys my best breakdown of kind of how it works. So basically, there's going to be a total of 30 free dark matters in the game, getting released one every single day. So for the past 25 or 24 days, we've been getting one of these dark matters every single day, and there's now every single East card available, that's in the game. So Jerry Sloan, Tim Hardaway, John Starks, Derek Coleman, and Fred VanVleet are the ones that I haven't gotten yet, but they are available. So you can get all 15 free dark matters from the spotlight challenges, which I'll show you guys here in a second. And then there's also going to be 15 cards in the West set. So I think we're missing either 5 or 6 more dark matters from this West set. It says 11. So I think we're missing 5. I do believe we're missing 5. I could be wrong on that though. So there's going to be a total of 30 free dark matters in the game. Like I said, one is available every single day. So, tomorrow's going to be Deron Williams. Monday, we have no idea who that's going to be. And then, in the future, they just drop them every single day. You guys have probably seen, if you've been watching my channel, I've done pretty much videos on all the cards gameplays wise, and obviously, looking at their stats and their badges. But the way to actually complete these challenges are going to your spotlight challenges. And as you guys can see, every single team has that one dark matter. So for the Hawks that just got released today is for Kevin Willis. So you need him for the East collection, right? Then you got Danny Manning, you need him for the West collection, and it's going to be these 5 challenge games that are super easy to do. The first 4 are going to be triple threat offline challenges, and the first 3 are super simple. First one is win the game, that's it. The second one, win the game, that's it. Third one, win the game by 5 points or more, that's it. The fourth one is when they add a little bit of a challenge in, but this one is just make 3 3-pointers and a dunk as a team. Very simple to do. And then the final challenge, all you got to do is win the game by 10 points or more. It's on pro difficulty. These challenges are super easy. They are definitely boring, but you want to make sure you're grinding these challenges for that end game or invincible lock-in that I'll talk about here in a second. So yeah, like I said, you can go through, do all these challenges. I believe there's 24 dark matters in the game right now, so we're still missing 6, I do believe, if I'm correct, because we get Deron Williams tomorrow, which is going to be number 20. Nice voice crack, which is going to be number 25. And like I said, the reason why you want to be grinding these out and you want to make sure you're staying up to date and not falling too far behind, and that is because once you get the East Conference collection piece, as you can see right here on the far left, once you get this, and then once you get the Western Conference one, there is a grand prize that will be available on June 30th, which is the last day of the season. Now, I'm not sure if they're going to expire when the season goes away. I have no idea. I would guess no. I don't think those challenges will expire. I think they'll last for the rest of 2K. Does it actually say here? It says available. Oh yeah, so no, they do it. Yeah, okay, so it does last the entire year, so you don't have to worry about getting it done before the new season comes out. But it is something that you want to make sure you're grinding for, because on June 30th there will be that final grand prize that is released, and a lot of people are speculating, including myself, it's going to be an endgame card, because we're going into the last season, season number 8, which is most likely going to have endgame cards as the final prizes, or as like reward game mode. So level 40 will be an endgame card. The unlimited reward will most likely be an endgame or an invincible. So this will either be a crazy overpowered invincible, I would guess, or an endgame card. I don't think 2K is going to make this bad. I know a lot of people are saying, oh, what if the final grand prize isn't worth it? Usually they make these cards really good. I would expect this card to be not maybe, a LeBron endgame or a Taco Fall, but it's going to be a card that is definitely worth grinding for, in my opinion. So that's the main thing you guys should be focusing on in season 7 going into season number 8, is make sure that you guys are staying up to date with these spotlight challenges. So once the new once the grand prize is released on the 30th, you can get him as soon as possible, because the more time that goes on, the worse he might get. So you want to get him as soon as possible. I expect this card to be really good. If you guys have any predictions of what you think it'll be, what player, what tier, how good you think it'll be, let me know down below your guys' thoughts and opinions and your guesses for this grand prize. But then the last thing I wanted to talk about has to do with the market, and I'll make a separate video probably going over this on Sunday, I believe, which is going to be just trying to stack up as much MT as possible, because you want to have a lot of MT going into the end game stage. We're getting into the end game stage of my team, where every single card drop is now going to have most likely one endgame coming out, whether it's a Tuesday. We're not sure what they're going to do on Tuesdays for content, but then every single Friday is going to have at least one endgame. In the future, it's going to soon have 2 or 3 endgame cards getting dropped every single content drop, and that means the market is just going to continue to go down and down over time, and the value of cards is just going to continue to drop and drop and drop. So that's why tomorrow you guys will see a video where I'm selling my entire collection, selling my entire team, to try to stack up on as much MT as possible. And I kind of recommend you guys do the same this weekend. So whether it's today on Saturday, not a bad time to sell. The market's slowly going back up. If you wanted to sell, not a terrible time to do so, but I think a great time to sell is going to be on Sunday, tomorrow. If you want to sell your cards, you want to sell your collection, and you want to stack up on as much MT as possible, I think it's the smartest thing to do. With the super packs coming out on Friday, the season 7 super packs, those are going to drop the market a ton. And then you got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday before the new season, and then once the new season comes out, the market's going to be going down even more, with, like I said, endgame cards as like reward cards, the grand prize, and just going into season 8, the market's going to be going down a ton. So what I'd recommend doing is selling your cards, selling your team if you guys wanted to on Sunday, and just trying to stack up as much MT as possible. So that's what I'd recommend you guys do. How to prepare for the new season is mainly focusing on these spotlight challenges, keeping up to date, and make sure you guys can get this grand prize on the 30th. And then also make sure you guys are stacking up on as much MT as possible, whether that's selling stuff in your collection, selling your team, selling whatever you can to try to obtain as much MT as possible is going to really help you once we go into season 8. But if you guys have any questions or just any other suggestions for people to do to prepare, anything else you guys are doing, please let me know and other people know down below. But hopefully you guys did enjoy and the video did help you guys out, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.